Hello, hello, welcome. See, let me know if you're here. I want to give me a wave in the comments if you're here. Love to see who is joining me today. All right, so today I am going to talk about something that is on a lot of women's mind right now, and honestly, I'm going to talk about it. No judgment, no drama, just real information that I think you deserve to have. And I'm going to be talking about weight loss drugs, Ozempic, Wegovy, Semaglutide, all of it. There's actually a clinical study that just came out a couple of years ago, and the findings are really important. And I feel like not enough people are talking about what it actually shows. So today we're going to do it. And I promise by the end of this, you are going to go to feel more informed, more clear, and honestly more hopeful, because what research points to lines up directly with what I teach. So stick with me here. So here's the study. It looked at 2,000 people who were taking semaglutide at the highest available dose. That is the amount found in Wegovy. And while they were on it, many of them lost meaningful weight. The drug was working, but then they stopped taking it. And within 1 year of stopping the medication, most participants had regained 2/3 of the weight they had lost. 2/3 in 1 year. And that wasn't just the weight neither. The improvements to metabolic health, things like blood sugar regulations, those reversed too. Now, the researchers couldn't say for certain if this was because stopping the medication caused the regain or because people returned to old habits, but probably both. But the conclusion from the study was significant. Their words here in the conclusion is that the findings confirm that chronic nature of obesity. The findings confirm the chronic nature of obesity and suggest that ongoing treatment is required to maintain improvements in weight and health. So, in other words, the medication alone doesn't fix the underlying picture. Something else has to change. And that's not just me saying it. This is clinical research. So if this resonates with you, drop me something in the comments. I want to know you're with me here. All right. Before I go further, I just want to say this. I'm not here to tell you that GLP-1 medications are bad or that you shouldn't take them. That's not my message. And I respect your right to make the best choices for your body. That's what I care about. I care about you having the full picture, because I've watched too many women in midlife put everything into one approach, not seeing lasting results, and then blame themselves. And that breaks my heart, because it's not about willpower. It's about having the right foundation underneath you. So whether you're on a medication, thinking about it, coming off one, or looking for a completely different path, this conversation is for you. So here's the big question. If research shows that the medication alone isn't enough for lasting result, what is? 2 things: habits and support. And I want to break down what I mean here. So let's start with habits. Your body is not broken. It is running on a set of patterns. The food you eat, the timing of your meals, the way you respond to stress. A medication can dampen appetite and regulate blood sugar, but it cannot reprogram those patterns. That is the work. And when that work is done, your result has a chance of lasting. For women over 40, there are habits that actually move the needle. First one, real food. not just less food. Some women on GLP-1 medication lose weight while still eating mostly processed food because they're simply eating less of it. But when medication stops, so does the results. Real whole food creates real metabolic change. It feeds your gut microbiome, stabilizes blood sugar, and gives your hormones what they need to function. Second thing, fasting, done right. Intermittent fasting is one of the most powerful tools for women in midlife, but it has to match your body and your hormonal phase. Fasting too aggressively or at the wrong times can actually spike cortisol and work against you. When it's calibrated to your body, fasting becomes a tool for healing, not just a schedule. Next thing is hormone awareness. So estrogen, progesterone, cortisol, these all directly impact how you store fat, how hungry you feel, and how your metabolism responds. If your approach to weight loss is ignoring these, it's like working uphill. When you learn to eat and fast in sync with your hormones, everything shifts. And lastly, it's consistency, not perfection. One good week does not build lasting change. 100 consistent weeks do. So the goal is not a perfect day. The goal is a practice that you can actually sustain. So when you build these habits, it's not just about losing weight. You're changing how your body works. And that is what makes results stick. Now let's talk about support, because this is the piece I see underestimated the most. I will say this plainly. Information alone does not create lasting change. I mean, you can Google anything. You can ask AI anything, and it will tell you, it can give you a perfect plan. So you can know exactly what to eat and still not do it consistently. You can understand fasting and still abandon it during a stressful week. That's not a character flaw. That is just human nature. So what creates lasting change is having someone in your corner, someone who knows your story, someone who can help you troubleshoot when things feel hard, someone who celebrates your wins with you, even the small ones, and help you back on track when life derails you. Think about my client, Barbara. She came to me overwhelmed with blood sugar spikes, hot flashes, weight gain from hormone replacement therapy that felt impossible to shift. When we were working on the food piece and the fasting piece, and of course the hormonal piece, things started changing. The spikes smoothed out and hot flashes became shorter and less intense. She told me she turned it into a game where she was watching the blood sugar spikes come from alpine peaks to rolling hills. And that's what supported habit change looked like. My client Jenny, she had tried things before and always fallen off. She told me that what made the difference this time around was that the support was built around her real life, her crazy schedule, her specific challenges, her goals. She got her active lifestyle back, no more joint pain, no more night sweats. She did not have to fit a program. The program fit her. That's the kind of support that changes everything. So here's what I want you to take away from this today. If you are on a weight loss medication, or use this time wisely, build those habits while the medication is doing its job, because it can really be helpful that way. Work on the food, work on the fasting. Understand your hormones, because when you do, the results you are seeing now will have a real chance of lasting. If you're thinking about the medication, now you have more of the picture. It can be a tool, but the foundation underneath is what holds everything together. So if you're looking for a path that does not involve the medication at all, I see women do this every single day. It's absolutely possible. Lasting results require lasting habits, and lasting habits are built with support, and that's the work. And I'm here to help you do it. So if any of this resonated with you, please drop me a comment below. If you are on this journey right now, if you're on a medication, thinking about it, or just looking for something that actually works, let me know. Drop me a note. I have free consultations where we can just, no pressure, just chat to see where you are and where you want to go. If you're not ready for a call yet, I have a resource for you. It's called the Midlife Belly Fat Reset, 7 days simple doable actions for less bloat, more energy, and a waistline you recognize. So drop drop reset in the comments, and I'll get you that resource for you. That's all I have for today, guys. Thank you for joining me, and I will see you next time.